Hey guys, Welsknight here, and welcome back to another episode from the Hermitcraft server. I hope you guys are having an awesome day. I'm having a fantastic day. We're back at the castle. It's been a while since we've been over here. Cleo. Oh, poor Cleo. She made us a Christmas gift for the Secret Santa thing over there, and it didn't work properly, apparently. So she redid it over here, and this has been sitting at my base for like a month and a half, but we've been, all the Hermitcraft that we've done has been kind of over in the gaming district, so I haven't actually had a chance to show this on camera. But today, what I want to do, we'll get to Cleo's thing in just a minute. What I want to do is I want to work a bit on the castle walls today, and I also have some stuff that I want to talk about, so today's going to be kind of a talky episode, but first let's get into some of the, let's get into Cleo's stuff. I don't know if she made new signs. It has come to our attention that you are owed, oh wait, no, those are the ones that go that way. Here we go. So your Secret Santa gift didn't work as intended. If it doesn't work this time, I'm retiring my redstone skills. Happy New Year, Cleo. So apparently you do this and it sends a redstone signal to blow up all sorts of presents, and we get all sorts of lovely presents and things. Cleo, it worked. You don't need to retire your redstone skills. What all did we get? Let's see, 64 diamonds, a bunch of emeralds, a bunch of naughty papers, and a bunch of coal blocks that say naughty. Oh, and more emeralds over there. Nice. Okay, well, thank you, Cleo, for the present. I appreciate it. Sorry, it's a little bit late. I know. This has been sitting here like forever. So a couple things that I want to talk about. And I should also say that pretty much everything I'm going to be talking about in today's episode is Hermitcraft related. So yeah, that's the thing. But anyway, some people have asked me what I want to do about the cathedral. And basically, I've decided, after thinking about it for a while, I'm just going to leave it. I'm going to leave it as the convex cathedral. I'm not going to change it back. I'm just going to leave it the way it was. What is this book? The Convex Cathedral. Okay, that can go away as well. And we're going to kind of clean some of this stuff up while we talk about this, and then I'm going to start working on the walls over there. I did have a live stream maybe a week or so ago now. Whatever, the Hermitcraft live stream day. So that would have been last weekend. Although you're seeing this Monday, so the weekend prior? Anyway, whatever. Yeah, so now I totally lost my train of thought. I'm losing my mind, guys. It's crazy. But yeah, the Hermitcraft stuff, right? I have a few different things I want to talk about. It's been a while. Cleo's had this thing over here for a while. As far as the cathedral goes, I'm just going to leave it as the Convex Cathedral. And the reason that I'm going to do that is because I was kind of thinking about it. First of all, Scar and Cub totally offered to switch it back and to tear it, switch it back to the way it was. Oh, ghost block. But I think there's going to be a number of people who eventually, when the world download comes out at the end of Season 5, people are going to want to be able to come and look at the Convex Cathedral. And it doesn't look bad. Like, it's not hideous or ugly or anything like that. It's not exactly historically accurate, but that's okay. It's fine. And I think it's pretty and it looks nice, and I don't feel like changing it myself, and I don't really want to make Cubfan and Scar change it when it's perfectly fine the way it is. So I'm just going to leave it. It's going to remain the Convex Cathedral, and it's going to be kind of a part of Hermitcraft Season 5 history. So that's what I've decided to do with the cathedral. Now, as far as other stuff, Hermitcraft has been a bit light lately. I'm hoping to change that. Going forward, I'm hoping to get back to, honestly, I'm just hoping to get back to like 2 Minecraft videos a day. There was a long time where I was doing 2 videos a day, and then stuff in life happened, and I've been very busy with all sorts of crazy things, some of which I will talk about. But my goal right now is to get back ahead of schedule so I can get back to 2 videos a day on both the main channel and the second channel. Right now I've been having 2 videos a day on the second channel and 1 video usually per day on the main channel. So I'm trying to get back to changing that, but the weird thing, like, maybe it's just me. The way that I do YouTube is almost all of my videos are recorded in advance, at least a little bit, at least a day or 2 in advance. Oh, these are all named as well. Oh, I didn't realize that. Whatever. Did she name named the diamonds naughty too? Okay, well, that's fine. Yeah, but the way that I record videos is I record them in advance, and then I edit them before I go to bed, and I render them like a day in advance as well, which means a lot of the time-consuming part on waiting for my computer to like properly render out the video so I can upload it, that happens while I'm sleeping. Because while I'm doing that, I can't really record anything. My computer, it's very taxing on your computer, so you have some issues with like frame rate and stuff. Where is Blue? Blue would go right here, I suppose. And it's just one of those things where if I am ahead of schedule, it's much easier to stay ahead of schedule. On the other hand, if I'm behind schedule, which I have been now for quite some time, it's very difficult to get back ahead of schedule because I'm like editing my videos the day before they come out, and then I have to wait on them to finish rendering before I can upload them and go to bed. So yeah, but one thing that has really kind of taken a lot of time as of late, and this is kind of the big thing that I want to talk about today, I've kind of fallen into the role of event coordinator guy for Hermitcraft. So I'm like the person now that is organizing all the Hermitcraft events, all the live stream days, all the UHCs, and all that kind of stuff. I'm going to be the one going forward that is primarily responsible for organizing that. And you may have noticed that last weekend there was a Hermitcraft live stream event. There's actually going to be an additional Hermitcraft live stream event this coming weekend, and that's going to be how it's going to be actually going forward. If all goes according to plan, there's going to be 2 Hermitcraft live stream events a month. One of them will be a Minecraft Hermitcraft event. The first one every month will be everyone streaming as part of the Hermitcraft stream day is streaming Minecraft, and then the second one per month is going to be whatever the individual streamer wants. So like I, for example, might stream Slay the Spire, and XB might stream Ark, and Iskall might stream PUBG or whatever. It doesn't matter what the game is, but the idea is it's an opportunity for us to stream things beyond just Minecraft as a group. And I think it'll be a lot of fun, and that's going to be something we're going to be trying to do every month. So every month we're going to have a live stream day that's Minecraft, and every month we're going to have a live stream day that is anything, whether that's Minecraft or whatever else. I think it's mostly going to be, that second one will probably be mostly non-Minecraft stuff, because that's kind of the whole idea, is that we can stream non-Minecraft stuff on that day. So yeah, that's taken up some time, and then on top of that, like it's just kind of like this weird transitional period, because I kind of just fell into that role. It just kind of happened. Like we were talking about some stuff in one of our meetings, and I volunteered to like put together a calendar, and then that kind of just turned into like, Welsknight, you're now going to be the event coordinator guy, and I'm like, oh, okay. And I'm happy to do it. Don't get me wrong. I'm not complaining about it at all. I think it's actually really cool, and I think it's going to be really good because I've got a lot of ideas, and I think it's going to be a good thing. But it has proven to be a little bit more time consuming than I thought it was going to, which is fine. But yeah, that's kind of the thing. So going forward, I'm going to be the one arranging all sorts of stuff for the Hermits to do together, myself included. You're going to see a lot more events, I think, going forward than we have over the last several months, because, I'll be the one in charge of making that happen. And I think that's good. But with that said, it has certainly cut into my video production a bit more than I would like. And it's been a little crazy, very busy, and I'm not super happy about the fact that like my schedule has kind of just fallen apart. Like I have prided myself on my consistency for as long as I've done YouTube, and over the last few months, like that consistency has just tanked, and I feel horrible about it because, here I am, 3.5 years on YouTube now, something like that. And I've always been very consistent. I've had, you know, two to three videos coming out every day, and on and on and on. You know, before I was a full-time YouTuber, I had, you know, 2 videos a day every day on the main channel for ages and ages and ages, except for like when I was deployed in the Middle East. And then, you know, now here I am, a full-time YouTuber, and I can't seem to get the consistency back. So it's been a little frustrating, but I don't know. It's just one of those things. And then there's whole issues with like inspiration, and, you know, those things happen as well. But regardless, we're working on it. We're working on getting back. I do want to get back to work on the castle, though. I think the castle has been a project that I have neglected for far too long. If I'm being entirely honest, I kind of needed a break from the castle. Like, I spent so much time working on the castle that I kind of like got a little bit burned out on the project, and I needed to step back from it for a while. But I'm excited. I think it's going to be good. During the live stream, on the first Hermitcraft stream day this month, I did some work over here, and this, you know, kind of laid out this wall, did some work on this hill. You can see a lot of this is terraformed or landscaped, if you're one of those people that gets all annoyed when people call it terraforming, because I'm not actually building a planet from scratch or whatever, same difference. But yeah, it's all good. I want to work on the castle more. I want to do a lot of work on the castle over the next several Hermitcraft episodes. There's a lot left to do. In fact, let's quick fly up. Oh, wow. That was like the greatest takeoff of all time. Let's fly up here for a second. Let's just land on top of the cathedral up here for a minute so we can get a good look at everything. So what I want to do, can we sneak around? There we go. What I want to do is I want to build this wall up. We're working on that right now, obviously. It's going to come to roughly here or so, and then it's going to cut out this way. And it's going to wrap around behind the cathedral until it hits over here. Let's just land like right here. It's going to wrap around until it gets to about here, and then it's going to cut across until it hits the ocean, I think. So that's going to be kind of the outer wall, and then that will basically be the outer wall, like, completed, I think. Did we ever bring it over on this side? I'm not sure. On the other side of the keep? I don't know that we did. No, we stopped it right here, but that's fine. We can bring that to maybe here, and we could probably even stop it right there, and then have the back side of this just be like an open port, or whatever. Or maybe we'll bring the wall along the water's edge as well. I'm not really sure yet, but I want to do more work on the walls, and then we have to deal with this whole area right here. This is all very empty and barren right now. We need to fill this space. We need to do some, we still need to deal with this drawbridge that I have been meaning to work on for ages, but I want to get the walls kind of done before I do that, so I have an idea of where I want to lay out the roads and stuff like that. Like, there's a lot left to do here. That's the big point, is that I have so many things left to do with the castle. And I want this to be a project that I complete. I don't want this to be a project where, you know, we reset the server and it's not done. And I'm not saying that that's happening, like anytime in the immediate future, but it's going to happen eventually. And I think everybody knows that. You know, if you look just at like the history of Hermitcraft and the different seasons, a Hermitcraft season generally lasts maybe roughly a year, give or take. Sometimes a little more, sometimes a little less. But, you know, this season started in April, and we're not there yet, but we're getting kind of close. And you know, there's so much to do here that if I just leave it be and I put it off until we decide when we're actually going to do the reset, it's going to be something that I won't be able to complete in that amount of time. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want this to be something where I'm procrastinating on it and I'm putting it off and I'm putting it off, and then we decide as a group, all right, well, we're going to reset in a month, and I'm like, oh man, now I got to get this whole thing done in a month. Like, that's just a terrible plan. So I want to be proactive, and I want to kind of start working on it now. Well, I still can before things get crazy, because, you know, when we do decide on a date for the reset, you guys will probably know fairly quickly, since we tend to be fairly terrible at keeping secrets like that. It seems like when when we decide on a reset date, everyone starts talking about the reset and you know, the things that they want to get done. And ironically, that's exactly what I'm doing right now, even though we haven't decided on a date for the reset. Anyway, I'm just babbling at this point. So, yeah. How did I do? It's been so long since I've worked on this wall that I barely remember how. Ooh, I'm falling. That's okay. Oh, I need to do this too. All this grass needs to be turned into pavement. That's another thing we'll have to work on, but that's fine. Okay, I think this comes up to here. Oh, I'm gonna have zombies and stuff spawning in my walls. Unless I slab those. Let me grab some slabs real quick. That's probably a good idea. There we go. We can slab the inside of those walls so that they're not spawnable on these diagonals. I really don't want to... Yeah, there we go. That's a little better. Break you. Slab. Boop. And slab. Can't reach that one. Slab. Yeah, that should be fine. And then down here we'll go slab as well, right? Because this will come up. Yeah. Okay, I see. Yeah. I'm trying to like refresh my memory. How you build wall? How did I do this again? That's the downside to putting these projects off for so long, is that eventually you just kind of hit a point where you're like, wait, I got to remember how I was doing all the things that I was doing. And it's terrible. But it's my own fault for putting this off for basically ever. What can you do? Okay, I think that is like this. Like, I think it sticks out like so. Is that right? Yeah, that looks right. And then here, we have another little diagonal chunk. So let's kind of build this up as well. And it looks like it's at the same height. Or does this rise up again? No, that rises up again. So this part is going to have to go up an extra block. Starting here, I believe. All right? Because it'll go here. Like so. And then this part. Yeah. That's going to be a little weird doing that on the angle. But I think we can manage it. I think it should be fine. Yee. Diagonals like that are always a little funky when you're doing walls like this, but I think we can pull it off. And I was actually looking around earlier. There's actually nowhere that I can see where we had a diagonal like that that was actually going up an incline. So it's gonna be a little finicky, but I think we can make it work. I think it should be just fine. Let's take a sleep real quick. Do. Wake up, fat. There we go. All done. And we'll just see. Once those walls are done, I think we'll actually be in a fairly decent spot. It's coming together. It's coming together real slow, but it's coming together. Can I land? Nope. Thought I was a pro, but apparently that's not the case. Okay. Tell you what. Let's just do that. And then we'll go, boop. How much stone do I have? Plenty? I'm good. We're good on stone. That's already been handled. This one, oh, now I'm breaking things that I don't want to be breaking. You come up here. You come there, right? And then this is our pillar, so this is where it goes up again. Yeah. I see now. Okay. Yeah, this is totally doable. We can make this work. We just need to bring this up the proper length. And then same here. And actually this one doesn't matter because this one's going to be invisible. This one will be hiding back here. So this is fine. I can even put a torch right there if I want. Okay, I think I have it figured out. So we'll go like that, there, and then there. Break that one. And then this is a pillar that comes down like so, right? Yeah. That one has to go up right there. Just a little bit. Rockets, please. Can we fly? We can fly. Lovely. Stick to landing? Close enough. So you need to be brought up as well. And then we'll just put this here so I can make this all work. And then here, that one comes up. And we go like so. Right? And then this one would come up here. Oh, wait a minute. Did I mess that up? Is that wrong? No, this is right. Why does this look wrong? It seems... Oh, it's right here that it ends up going. I see. But that's where we connect with the wall over there. Right? Because this will line up. And then this is where it'll cut over. Right here. Because we'll go... let's see here. Although it's actually going to go up again? No. Wait a minute. This is still... What side is the inside? Let's see. So here, this is fine. This is fine. Yeah, and then this will come over right here. And then this one will come up. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then this one will come across. At this level? Is that the same? Yeah. Am I losing my mind? I feel like I'm going crazy. Maybe not. No, I'm not going crazy. This is right. It's gotta be. I feel like this should be higher, though. This feels much shorter than it should be. I suppose we could bring it up 2 sections and it wouldn't be that big of a deal. Or we could just bring it up. I mean, yeah, this is definitely supposed to be higher. Oh, it's because there's 2 elevation changes right here. I see. Okay. So, easy fix. We'll just bring this bit up 1 more instead. So it'll be up here and up. And that should fix the height issue so it actually feels tall enough to be one of the walls. Yeah, that feels a little bit better. Because keep in mind, it's lower on this side. So you're talking a much higher chunk of wall when you're looking at it from inside. And then once it gets up here, it'll be flat. Because this is a flat space. Okay. Wow. Yeah. These things, I'll tell you, it's just, I don't even know. Like, I spend, I don't know how many hours I have spent in this castle over the course of Season 5 working on these walls. And then we hit a point where something like this happens, and I just completely forget about all of it. I also noticed that we have, this needs to be dealt with. Do I have any? I have 1 dirt block. That is not enough dirt blocks. But this is what I'm looking for right here. I want to see how we did this. So, full block. Okay. I think I see. The diagonal sections are the tricky ones. So, what we did is there, we put a full block. There we put a stair. There we put a stair. And then there we put a fence. Right? Is that correct? Or is that completely wrong? Let's find a better spot where I can actually get a decent look at one of the diagonal wall sections. Let's see. Over here. Yeah, so the stairs line up with the block, and then this is underneath them. Okay, I got it. I understand. I see what's happening. It all makes sense to me. Cool. So, tell you what, guys, let me do some work here off camera and get this section of the wall finished up. I'll be back with you in just a minute. All right, guys, I am back, and I think the wall is done over here. I think it's pretty good. So yeah, it's all in place, and it's a little short over on this side, but I think it's fine. It's kind of one of those weird things where like the terrain is done in such a way where it looks a little funky, but it corrects itself after a while. I may decide eventually to take this chunk, like right here. I might want to take this little chunk and turn this into one of those towers, because that might look better. I don't know. I haven't decided yet, but for now, I think it is okay. Unfortunately, though, guys, I am out of time for this episode. I know it was kind of a weird one. We talked about some random things, and we did some random things, and they were kind of all over the place, and it was a little bit rushed, if I'm being entirely honest. But I spent like over half of my day doing Hermitcraft stuff not related to this video. And then I also spent quite a while working on an FTB Beyond episode, or FTB Beyond, an FTB Horizons episode, which I'm hoping to have out tomorrow. So that is going to do it for me. It is currently 4 in the morning, and I need to get this video edited and rendered and out to you guys. So my friends, if you enjoyed the video, you know what to do. Links in the description below, so check that out as well. Otherwise, my friends, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.